The Buddhist secrets hidden in your birth date, karma, destiny, and spiritual lessons. Have you ever felt that certain patterns keep repeating in your life? Relationships that follow the same painful script. Challenges that resurface in different forms, or an inexplicable pull towards specific life experiences. What if I told you these aren't random coincidences, but carefully orchestrated spiritual lessons encoded in the very day you were born? Imagine discovering that the numbers in your birth date hold the key to understanding not just who you are, but why you're here, revealing the precise karmic lessons your soul chose to learn in this lifetime. What if unlocking this ancient Buddhist wisdom could finally help you break free from negative cycles? Transform your challenges into stepping stones, and align with your true spiritual purpose in ways you never thought possible. In Buddhist tradition, the moment of your birth carries profound significance, far beyond what Western astrology might suggest. Your birth date isn't merely a calendar marker. It's a spiritual blueprint containing the karmic patterns, soul contracts, and divine lessons you agreed to experience in this incarnation. The concept of karma often gets oversimplified in Western understanding. Many perceive it as the simple system of cosmic punishment and reward. Do good things. Good things happen. Do bad things happen. But Buddhist teachings reveal a much deeper truth. Karma isn't about punishment at all. It's about spiritual evolution. Karma represents the accumulated energies we carry from lifetime to lifetime, shaped not just by our physical actions but by our thoughts, intentions, and emotional patterns. From the very moment of birth, each person arrives with a unique karmic field, a set of tendencies, challenges, and lessons that need to be understood and worked through for spiritual growth. Why is understanding your karmic blueprint so crucial? Because it provides the map to your soul's journey. When you recognize the karmic influences you were born with, you gain the power to make conscious choices that align with your highest spiritual purpose rather than blindly repeating unconscious patterns. Think about those recurring situations in your life that leave you wondering, why does this keep happening to me? Perhaps it's relationships that always seem to end the same way, financial patterns that repeat despite your best efforts, or specific emotional triggers that consistently derail your peace. These aren't random events. They're karmic lessons appearing in different forms, patiently waiting for you to master them. Buddhist masters teach that karma isn't a sentence you must endure. It's an invitation to transformation. It's not about punishment for past mistakes, but about refining your soul through conscious awareness. Each challenge presents an opportunity to respond differently, to break the cycle, and to evolve spiritually. Imagine if you could identify these patterns clearly, understand their purpose in your life, and transform them from obstacles into opportunities. What if you could finally break free from the karmic cycles that have limited your joy, abundance, and spiritual connection? This is precisely what the ancient Buddhist practice of karmic number calculation offers, a window into your soul's journey and the specific lessons you came here to learn. By understanding your karmic number, you gain insight into your spiritual purpose, your inherent challenges, and the gifts you're meant to develop in this lifetime. Are you ready to discover what your birth date reveals about your karma? Are you prepared to understand why certain patterns keep appearing in your life and how to transform them? Let's explore this profound spiritual science together and unlock the secrets hidden in your birth numbers. Calculating your karmic number, the gateway to self-understanding. To understand what your karma says about you, we first need to calculate your karmic number, a spiritual fingerprint that reveals the challenges, lessons, and gifts encoded in your soul's journey. This number serves as a guide, illuminating the patterns you're meant to recognize and transform in this lifetime. The beauty of this ancient Buddhist practice lies in its simplicity. All you need is your complete birth date, the day, month, and year you entered this world. Let me walk you through this process step by step, so you can discover your own karmic number with perfect clarity. Let's use an example to illustrate. Imagine someone born on July 15th. 1990. First, we'll look at the day of birth. In our example, the person was born on the 15th day of the month. Since this is a two-digit number, we need to reduce it to a single digit by adding the numbers together. 1 plus 5 equals 6. If you were born on a single-digit day, like the 3rd or 7th, you would simply use that number without any calculation. Next, we examine the birth month. July is the 7th month of the year, so our number is 7. For months like October, 10, November, 11, or December, 12, you would need to add the digits together. For instance, October would be 1 plus 0 equals 1, November would be 1 plus 1 equals 2, and December would be 1 plus 2 equals 3. Now for the birth year, 1990 in our example. Here, we add all 4 digits together. 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0 equals 19. Since 19 is still a two-digit number, we reduce it further. 1 plus 9 equals 10. And since 10 is also a two-digit number, we reduce once more. 1 plus 0 equals 1. So the number representing the year 1990 is 1. Having calculated the numbers for day, 6, month, 7, and year, 1, we now add these 3 results together. 6 plus 7 plus 1 equals 14. Since 14 is still a two-digit number, we reduce it one final time. 1 plus 4 equals 5. And there we have it. 5 is this person's karmic number. This final single digit, ranging from 1 to 9, carries profound spiritual significance. Each number represents a unique set of life lessons, challenges, and gifts that shape your soul's journey in this incarnation. Your karmic number isn't just a mathematical value. It's a spiritual key that unlocks deeper understanding of who you are, why certain patterns appear in your life, and how you can evolve toward your highest potential. Now that you understand how to calculate your karmic number, take a moment to determine your own. What number emerges from your birth date? Once you have it, you're ready to discover the spiritual blueprint that has been guiding your life's journey from the very beginning. The profound meaning behind your karmic number. Each karmic number from 1 to 9 carries its own unique spiritual signature, a set of lessons, challenges, and gifts that shape your soul's journey. Let's explore what each number reveals about your karmic path. Karmic number 1, the path of leadership and self-discovery. If your calculation revealed a karmic number of 1, your life journey centers around discovering your authentic identity and developing the courage to lead. People with this karmic number possess pioneering energy. They're natural trailblazers called to forge new paths and trust their own inner guidance. The universe has placed you in situations that require you to stand on your own, make independent decisions, and develop unwavering self-confidence. Have you noticed how often life seems to push you into positions where you must rely on yourself? This isn't coincidence. It's your karma guiding you towards self-reliance and leadership development. Your fundamental lesson involves learning to balance independence with collaboration, while you're naturally drawn to carve your own path. True mastery comes when you discover how to lead in ways that inspire others rather than dominate them. Can you recall moments when your desire for independence created distance between you and others? These were karmic invitations to find balance. One of your greatest challenges lies in avoiding the twin pitfalls of pride and isolation. The very independence that gives you strength can sometimes create walls between you and others. When you feel yourself becoming too self-focused or unwilling to consider other perspectives, pause and remember that true leadership isn't about standing alone. It's about bringing others along on the journey. Impatience represents another significant challenge for those with karmic number 1. You may feel frustrated when results don't materialize quickly or when others don't match your pace. This impatience can lead to abandoned projects and missed opportunities. The universe is teaching you that sustainable success requires persistence and timing, qualities that balance your natural drive for immediate action. Your karmic gift lies in your ability to inspire others through authentic self-expression. When you lead from genuine self-knowledge rather than ego, you become a powerful catalyst for positive change. Your highest purpose involves showing others how to find their own inner strength by modeling courage, resilience, and self-trust. Karmic number 2, the path of harmony and partnership. If your karmic number is 2, your soul's journey revolves around creating harmony, building meaningful connections, and mastering the art of partnership. People with this number possess remarkable sensitivity and intuition. You likely sense the emotional undercurrents in any room and naturally attune to others' feelings. Your life consistently presents situations that require diplomacy, cooperation, and emotional intelligence. Have you noticed how often you find yourself mediating conflicts or building bridges between opposing viewpoints? These aren't random occurrences, but karmic opportunities to develop your natural gifts as a peacemaker. The central lesson for karmic number 2 involves finding strength in vulnerability. While you naturally seek harmony and may avoid conflict to maintain peace, true harmony can only emerge when all voices, including your own, are honestly expressed. Your karma challenges you to value your own needs as highly as you value others. Creating balance rather than self-sacrifice. One of your greatest challenges involves overcoming the fear of rejection. You may find yourself seeking external validation or becoming overly dependent on others' approval. When you notice yourself compromising your truth to please others or feeling devastated by criticism, recognize these as karmic invitations to develop inner security. Your sensitivity, while a profound gift, can also become overwhelming if not properly managed. You might absorb others' emotions like a sponge, leaving you drained and confused about which feelings are actually yours. Learning energetic boundaries represents a crucial aspect of your karmic journey. Understanding how to remain compassionate without taking on others' emotional burdens. Your special karmic gift lies in your ability to create genuine connection. In a world increasingly marked by division and misunderstanding, you possess the rare ability to see multiple perspectives and find common ground. Your highest purpose involves teaching others the power of authentic listening, emotional honesty, and unconditional acceptance, starting with yourself. Karmic number 3, the path of creative expression. For those with karmic number 3, life's journey centers around creative self-expression, joyful communication, and inspiring others. You naturally radiate vibrant energy and possess an innate ability to transform ideas into words, images, or experiences that move people emotionally. The universe consistently places you in situations that require you to communicate, create, and share your unique perspective. Have you noticed how often you're called upon to speak, write, perform, or otherwise express yourself? These aren't coincidental opportunities but karmic invitations to develop your natural gifts. Your central lesson involves learning to balance inspiration with follow-through. While ideas flow abundantly for you, the discipline to complete what you start may prove challenging. Your karma challenges you to develop the persistence needed to transform brilliant concepts into tangible reality. Even when the initial excitement fades, one significant challenge for karmic number 3 involves avoiding superficiality. With your natural charm and verbal facility, you might sometimes prioritize style over substance or use humor to deflect from deeper issues. When you notice yourself skimming the surface of life rather than diving deep, recognize this as a karmic invitation to seek greater depth and authenticity. Your exceptional gift for communication carries both privilege and responsibility. Words hold tremendous power to heal or harm, and your karma calls you to use this power consciously. Are your words uplifting others or diminishing them? Are you speaking your truth or merely performing? These questions guide your karmic development. Your special gift lies in your ability to bring joy, inspiration, and creative solutions to a world that desperately needs them. Your highest purpose involves using your creative expression not merely for entertainment but for transformation, helping others see possibilities they couldn't envision before, inspiring hope in dark times, and communicating truths in ways that open hearts rather than close them. Karmic number 4, the path of stability and order. If your karmic number is 4, your soul's journey revolves around creating structure, establishing stability, and building foundations that endure. You possess natural organizational abilities and a profound appreciation for order, reliability, and practical solutions. Life consistently presents you with situations that require patience, methodical effort, and attention to detail. Have you noticed how often you're called upon to create systems, solve practical problems, or bring order to chaos? These aren't random assignments, but karmic opportunities to develop your natural gifts as a builder and stabilizer. Your central lesson involves finding balance between structure and flexibility, while you excel at creating systems and establishing order. Life's unpredictable nature requires adaptability. Your karma challenges you to maintain your grounding principles while remaining open to new approaches and unexpected changes in direction. As we continue exploring the remaining karmic numbers and their profound significance, you'll gain even deeper insight into the spiritual blueprint that has been guiding your journey all along. The patterns you've experienced weren't random. They were carefully designed lessons to help your soul evolve. What other karmic secrets might your birth date reveal? What spiritual lessons have you been working on without even realizing it? And how might understanding these patterns transform your approach to life's challenges? In our next segment, we'll explore karmic numbers 5 through 9, revealing even more profound insights about the spiritual journey encoded in your birth date. We'll also discover how understanding your karmic number can help you break negative cycles and align more fully with your soul's highest purpose. Are you beginning to see the patterns in your own life more clearly? Are you recognizing how certain challenges have actually been spiritual opportunities in disguise? The journey of self-discovery is just beginning, and the most profound revelations are yet to come. Understanding your karmic number, the path to spiritual transformation. Now that we've explored the first 4 karmic numbers and discovered how they shape our spiritual journey, let's continue our exploration of these profound cosmic blueprints. Remember, your karmic number isn't just a mathematical curiosity. It's a divine roadmap revealing the specific lessons your soul chose to master in this lifetime. Karmic number 4. Finding balance between structure and flexibility, continued. One of the most significant challenges for those with karmic number 4 is the tendency to become overly rigid or controlling. Has life ever shown you that no matter how carefully you plan, unexpected changes still occur? These moments aren't random disruptions. They're sacred invitations to develop adaptability without abandoning your natural gift for creating order. People with karmic number 4 often struggle with perfectionism. You may hold yourself and others to impossibly high standards, creating unnecessary stress and disappointment. When you notice yourself becoming overly critical or fixated on flawless execution, remember that your karmic lesson involves embracing imperfection as part of life's natural design. True mastery comes not from achieving perfection, but from finding beauty and purpose in the process itself. The universe will consistently place you in situations where you must learn to balance your need for control with trust in divine timing. These experiences, though sometimes frustrating, are precisely what your soul needs to evolve beyond rigidity into wisdom. Can you recall moments when surrendering control actually led to better outcomes than you could have engineered yourself? These were glimpses of your highest potential. Your special gift lies in your ability to create foundations that support not just yourself but entire communities. In a world that often values quick fixes and temporary solutions, you understand the importance of building things that last. Your highest purpose involves teaching others the sacred value of patience, integrity, and methodical effort, showing how true security comes not from controlling everything but from creating systems flexible enough to adapt to life's inevitable changes. Karmic number 6, the path of nurturing and responsibility. If your karmic number is 6, your soul's journey centers around nurturing, responsibility, and creating harmony in your environment. People with this number possess the natural ability to care for others, create beautiful spaces, and bring balance to chaotic situations. The universe consistently places you in positions where others depend on you as a parent, mentor, caregiver, or community builder. Have you noticed how often people turn to you for support, guidance, or a listening ear? These aren't coincidental roles but karmic opportunities to develop your natural gifts as a nurturer and harmonizer. While your capacity to care for others is remarkable, it sometimes leads to the challenge of neglecting yourself. The most crucial lesson for karmic number 6 involves finding balance between giving and receiving. You may habitually take on more responsibilities than you can reasonably handle, attempting to solve everyone's problems while sacrificing your own well-being in the process. When you find yourself emotionally exhausted, physically depleted, or resentful about all you give, recognize these as karmic signals that you've tipped too far towards self-sacrifice. The universe is teaching you that true harmony requires balance, that you can only sustainably care for others when you first honor your own needs. Learning to establish healthy boundaries represents a critical aspect of your karmic journey. Can you recall situations where saying yes when you needed to say no led to burnout or resentment? These weren't failures but valuable lessons guiding you toward authentic service, the kind that flows from wholeness rather than depletion. Another significant challenge for those with karmic number 6 involves perfectionism in relationships. You may unconsciously hold yourself and others to impossible standards, creating unnecessary pressure and disappointment. When you notice yourself becoming critical or demanding perfection, remember that your karmic lesson involves embracing the beauty of human imperfection. True harmony doesn't come from controlling or fixing everyone around you, but from accepting people exactly as they are, including yourself. Can you practice seeing the divine perfection within apparent imperfection? Can you love unconditionally without needing to change or improve others? This represents your highest evolution. Your special gift lies in your ability to create nurturing environments where others feel safe, valued, and supported. In a world increasingly marked by disconnection and isolation, you possess the rare ability to foster genuine belonging. Your highest purpose involves teaching others the transformative power of compassionate care, showing how true strength lies not in independence but in our capacity to support one another with love and acceptance. Remember that self-care isn't selfish, it's essential for your spiritual mission. Taking time for activities that replenish your energy, setting appropriate boundaries, and honoring your own needs aren't distractions from your purpose but prerequisites for fulfilling it. The true power of karmic number 6 emerges when you learn to love yourself with the same tenderness and acceptance you so naturally extend to others. Karmic number 7. The path of spiritual wisdom. If your karmic number is 7, your soul's journey revolves around the pursuit of knowledge, truth, and spiritual understanding. People with this number possess naturally analytical minds combined with profound intuition, a rare combination that allows you to bridge the worlds of intellect and spirit. The universe consistently places you in situations that prompt deep questioning and contemplation. Have you noticed how often you find yourself seeking answers to life's most profound mysteries? How you're rarely satisfied with surface-level explanations. These aren't random curiosities, but karmic invitations to develop your natural gifts as a seeker and mystic. Your life path is marked by a constant quest for deeper meaning, whether through formal education, spiritual practices, philosophical exploration, or scientific inquiry. You're drawn to uncover the hidden patterns beneath the apparent reality, to understand not just how things work but why they exist at all. While this quest for understanding brings profound insights, it also creates unique challenges. One of your primary karmic lessons involves balancing intellectual knowledge with lived experience. You may sometimes retreat so deeply into the world of ideas, theories, and spiritual concepts that you disconnect from the practical realities of everyday life. When you find yourself overthinking rather than experiencing, analyzing rather than participating, or seeking answers in books when they're available through direct experience, recognize these as karmic signals that you've tipped too far toward mental abstraction. The universe is teaching you that true wisdom emerges not just from studying life, but from fully living it. Another significant challenge for those with karmic number 7 involves trust and vulnerability. Your natural skepticism and desire for verification can create emotional barriers between yourself and others. You may unconsciously hold people at arm's length, requiring them to prove themselves worthy of your trust before allowing genuine connection. Learning to open your heart, even without complete certainty or understanding, represents a critical aspect of your karmic journey. Can you recall situations where intellectual analysis failed to provide the answers you sought, but intuition or emotional connection revealed profound truth? These weren't coincidences but valuable lessons guiding you toward integrated wisdom, the kind that honors both mind and heart. Your special gift lies in your ability to perceive patterns and meanings that others miss. In a world often distracted by superficial concerns, you naturally seek the deeper significance beneath events, relationships, and experiences. Your highest purpose involves bridging apparent contradictions, showing how science and spirituality, logic and intuition, questioning and faith can complement rather than contradict each other. Remember that wisdom isn't found solely in isolation or contemplation. Some of life's most profound truths reveal themselves through relationship, community, and active engagement with the world. The true power of karmic number 7 emerges when you learn to integrate your profound insights with practical application, when your knowledge becomes embodied wisdom that serves not just your own enlightenment but the greater good. Karmic number 8. the path of power and abundance. If your karmic number is 8, your soul's journey centers around mastering material power, achieving success, and learning the spiritual lessons that come with abundance.
People with this number possess natural leadership abilities, strategic vision, and the determination to manifest ambitious goals in the physical world. The universe consistently places you in situations that test your relationship with power, authority, and material resources. Have you noticed how often you find yourself in positions requiring executive decision-making, financial management, or leadership responsibility? These aren't random assignments but karmic opportunities to develop your natural gifts as a builder and manifester. Your life path is marked by significant ups and downs, periods of remarkable achievement often followed by humbling challenges. These dramatic cycles aren't punishments but precisely calibrated lessons designed to teach you about the true nature of power and success. One of your primary karmic lessons involves wielding power with integrity and compassion. The desire for achievement can sometimes lead to an overly results-focused approach that neglects the human impact of your decisions. When you find yourself prioritizing outcomes over people or becoming obsessed with status, money, or control, recognize these as karmic signals that you've lost sight of your higher purpose. The universe is teaching you that true power doesn't come from domination or accumulation, but from creating value that benefits everyone involved. Can you recall situations where your focus on results damaged important relationships or compromised your values? These weren't failures but valuable lessons guiding you toward enlightened leadership, the kind that elevates others while achieving remarkable results. Another significant challenge for those with karmic number 8 involves resilience through loss and setback. Your path often includes dramatic reversals of fortune specifically designed to teach detachment and inner strength. When you experience financial setbacks, loss of position, or professional challenges, remember that these aren't random misfortunes, but opportunities to discover that your true worth extends far beyond external achievements. Learning to maintain inner stability regardless of external circumstances represents a critical aspect of your karmic journey. Can you find the same confidence and purpose during periods of loss as you do during times of gain? Can you recognize that your value as a person remains unchanged regardless of your bank balance or job title? This represents your highest evolution. Your special gift lies in your ability to create material abundance not just for yourself, but for many others. In a world marked by scarcity thinking and zero-sum competition, you understand that true prosperity expands rather than diminishes when shared. Your highest purpose involves demonstrating how material success and spiritual growth can complement rather than contradict each other, showing that wealth, when approached with consciousness, can become a powerful force for positive transformation. Remember that generosity and gratitude aren't just virtues but essential practices for maintaining karmic balance. The true power of karmic number 8 emerges when you learn to receive abundance with gratitude and share it with joy. When you recognize that you're not the ultimate owner of your resources but the temporary steward, entrusted with them for purposes greater than personal gain. Karmic number 9. The path of universal compassion. If your karmic number is 9, your soul's journey revolves around developing universal compassion, selfless service, and the ability to love without conditions or boundaries. People with this number possess natural empathy, idealism, and a profound desire to make the world a better place. The universe consistently places you in situations that expand your heart and challenge you to love beyond conventional limitations. Have you noticed how often you find yourself drawn to humanitarian causes, healing professions, or artistic expressions that touch people's souls? These aren't random interests but karmic invitations to develop your natural gifts as a compassionate force for positive change. Your life path is marked by experiences that break down artificial barriers between yourself and others, whether through travel, multicultural connections, or profound encounters with human suffering and resilience. These experiences aren't coincidental but carefully orchestrated lessons designed to expand your capacity for universal love. One of your primary karmic lessons involves balancing compassion with appropriate boundaries. Your natural empathy can sometimes lead to emotional overwhelm as you absorb the pain and problems of everyone around you. When you find yourself depleted, anxious, or feeling responsible for solving the world's problems single-handedly, recognize these as karmic signals that you've lost sight of your own limitations. The universe is teaching you that true compassion includes wisdom about what you can and cannot change. Can you recall situations where trying to save everyone left you exhausted and ineffective? These weren't failures but valuable lessons guiding you towards sustainable service, the kind that flows from a full cup rather than an empty one. Another significant challenge for those with karmic number 9 involves balancing idealism with practical reality. Your vision of how the world could be is beautiful and inspiring. But it can create disappointment when reality falls short of your expectations. Learning to appreciate incremental progress rather than demanding immediate perfection represents a critical aspect of your karmic journey. Can you celebrate small victories on the path to larger change? Can you find joy in the journey toward justice and healing, even when the destination seems distant? This patience with process, this ability to honor both the world's brokenness and its beauty, represents your highest evolution. Your special gift lies in your ability to see beyond surface differences to our essential unity. In a world increasingly divided by ideology, nationality, and identity, you naturally perceive the common humanity that connects us all. Your highest purpose involves healing separation, showing through your words, actions, and creative expressions that love transcends all artificial boundaries we create between ourselves and others. Remember that forgiveness of yourself, others, and life itself isn't just a virtue but an essential practice for fulfilling your karmic purpose. The true power of karmic number 9 emerges when you learn to release attachment to specific outcomes while maintaining unwavering commitment to love in action, when you recognize that your compassion itself, regardless of visible results, represents a profound contribution to humanity's evolution, transforming your karma from patterns to purpose. Once you've identified your karmic number and understood its specific challenges and gifts, You're ready for the most important step: actively transforming negative karmic patterns into positive spiritual growth. The profound truth is that karma isn't a fixed sentence, but a dynamic opportunity for evolution, one that responds directly to your conscious awareness and intentional action. The first essential understanding is that what appears as negative karma,
recurring challenges, painful patterns, or persistent obstacles, actually represents your soul's most important curriculum. These aren't punishments for past mistakes, but precisely calibrated opportunities to develop qualities your soul needs for its highest expression. Meditation and mindfulness serve as powerful tools for karmic transformation. Through regular contemplative practice, you develop the ability to observe your thoughts, emotions, and reactions without being controlled by them. This creates a crucial space between stimulus and response, a sacred pause where conscious choice becomes possible. Consider establishing a daily meditation practice specifically focused on karmic cleansing. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of sitting quietly, observing your breath, and setting intentions for positive transformation can gradually shift deeply embedded patterns. Guided meditations that focus on forgiveness, releasing attachment, or cultivating compassion can be particularly effective for addressing specific karmic challenges. Self-reflection through journaling provides another powerful avenue for karmic transformation. By regularly documenting your experiences, reactions, and patterns, you develop greater self-awareness, the essential foundation for any meaningful change. Consider keeping a karmic journal where you specifically track recurring situations, emotional triggers, and insights about your spiritual lessons. Ask yourself penetrating questions. What pattern keeps appearing in my relationships or career? What emotion am I most afraid to feel? What do I most judge in others that might reflect something unhealed in myself? These inquiries can reveal the specific karmic lessons your soul is working to master. Forgiveness practices represent perhaps the most direct path to karmic liberation. When you hold resentment, anger, or blame, whether toward others or yourself, you remain energetically tethered to negative patterns. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior. It means releasing the emotional charge that keeps you bound to past wounds. The Hawaiian practice of Ho'oponopono offers a simple yet profound forgiveness ritual. By sincerely repeating the phrases, "I'm sorry," "Please forgive me," "I love you," "Thank you," you address both your own responsibility and extend compassion to all involved. This practice can be directed towards specific situations, relationships, or even toward aspects of yourself that you've judged or rejected. Remember that karma responds not just to grand gestures, but to the quality of consciousness you bring to everyday actions. Each time you choose patience over irritation, generosity over selfishness, or understanding over judgment, you're actively transforming your karmic patterns. These seemingly small choices accumulate over time, gradually shifting your energetic signature and attracting different experiences into your life. The most powerful karmic transformation occurs when you align your actions with your highest values, when you live with integrity, compassion, and conscious awareness in each moment. This doesn't mean perfection. It means honest self-reflection and sincere effort to embody your spiritual understanding in practical ways. By implementing these practices consistently, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your experience. Situations that once triggered automatic reactions now offer moments of choice. Relationships that followed predictable, painful patterns begin to evolve in healthier directions. Challenges that once seemed like punishments reveal themselves as opportunities for growth and service. This is the profound promise of karmic understanding, not escape from life's difficulties but transformation of your relationship to them. Through conscious awareness and intentional practice, you become not a victim of karma but its alchemist, transforming lead into gold, pain into wisdom, and separation into love, embracing your spiritual journey. The power of karmic understanding. Throughout this exploration, we've discovered how your karmic number reveals the specific lessons, challenges, and gifts your soul chose for this lifetime. This knowledge isn't merely interesting, it's transformative, offering a profound map for your spiritual evolution. When you understand your karmic number, seemingly random patterns in your life suddenly reveal their deeper purpose. Challenges that once appeared unfair or arbitrary now show themselves as precisely calibrated opportunities for growth. Relationships that triggered confusion or pain can be recognized as sacred mirrors reflecting exactly what your soul needs to learn. Most importantly, karmic understanding empowers you to move from unconscious repetition to conscious creation, to participate actively in your spiritual evolution rather than simply reacting to circumstances. With this awareness, you can transform any negative pattern, balance any karmic debt, and align more fully with your soul's highest purpose. Remember that your karmic number isn't a limitation but an invitation, a sacred curriculum designed specifically for your soul's growth. By embracing its lessons with courage, compassion, and conscious awareness, you fulfill not just your own potential but contribute to the evolution of collective consciousness. We'd love to hear about your personal journey with karmic understanding. What's your karmic number, and how has this knowledge illuminated patterns in your life? Share your discoveries in the comments below and connect with others walking similar paths. Your story might provide exactly the insight someone else needs on their journey. If this exploration has resonated with you and you're hungry for more spiritual wisdom, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Each week, we dive deep into transformative concepts that expand consciousness and support your spiritual evolution. Give this video a like if you found value in it, and share it with anyone who might benefit from understanding their own karmic blueprint. In our next video, we'll explore how to combine your karmic number with other spiritual tools to accelerate your growth and manifest your highest potential. You won't want to miss these powerful insights that can help you navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom, purpose, and joy. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery. Remember that understanding your karma isn't the end of your spiritual path. It's just the beginning of a more conscious, purposeful, and awakened life. Until next time, may you walk your unique path with courage, compassion, and the light of self-knowledge guiding every step.